38 right here.
Yeah, let me get that 38 in the long. And let me get the $2, the medium runs.
Yeah.
Let me get 2 sacks of medium.
All right, getting ready to boil some crawfish today. All right, we are boiling crawfish today with my good friend, more like a brother, Louis Wright. This is the guy. I'm Keydrick Cooks. We're about to cook some crawfish.
Getting started, man.
Let's go.
Well, the thing about crawfish, dog, you gotta use whatever seasoning you want. I don't like to tell people what to get. You know, I use Louisiana-based stuff because they don't have a lot of salt in it.
Right.
You know, Zatarans to me is real salty, so I don't use it. So we're gonna start off with 1 big bag of that powder seasoning. Then we're gonna go with some of that liquid boil, big bottle of that liquid boil. Then we got some of this Louisiana boil boosters. You don't have to use it. You know, a lot of times I still put in the fresh vegetable and stuff, but it just helps add an extra kick. So.
And where do you get these from?
You get these. I get these from Rouse's. I've seen some other places starting to carry them, but always guaranteed to have them at Rouse's. And we use that zesty citrus, the herbal one, and then the garlic mash. So after that, we're gonna start cutting up our regular seasonings. So we start with that celery.
Gotta have the Trinity.
All you gotta do is chop it up, nothing major. Just so that it'll break down a little bit easier once you get it in the pot. I usually lose, for a pot this big, I usually lose 2 stalks of celery.
What size is your pot?
This is a 90-quart Loco cooker.
Like it's really good.
Yeah, we just upgraded to it about a little over a year ago. Been doing pretty good. Had a few cooking events so far, trying to get more. We're gonna go ahead with that garlic. I'm using about 6 cloves on this one. So throw 6 cloves in there. Again, you choose to do what you feel works for you. This has been my easy, nice blend that I put together that comes out good for me. But you know, you gotta do what works for you. So again, just like with all cooking, you experiment till you get the taste you want, not what other people want.
There you go.
Everybody's got recipes, but you got to come up with your own. That's one thing my grandma told me. You season to you.
To your life.
I used to ask how much seasoning she put in stuff. She said, I season till I feel like it's right. So that's how I've always operated.
There's about taste.
The onions in. Again, we ain't trying to dice them up, just cut them up so they can break apart easy as they cooking down.
Fun part here, getting everything ready. So basically, get all your seasons in the pot, And then you get it boiling, or what's the next step?
Next step, we gotta get that water hot. So while that water getting hot, I'm gonna go over here and get these crawfish start purging.
Okay.
But since this is a big pot, it takes a minute for it to get hot. So want to go ahead and get it started. Get these seasoning all cooking down. Then I'll start purging these crawfish.
If you ever had sinus problems before, come over here and get some of this this fumes, or yeah, I'm gonna call it fumes, off the crawfish season. It's gonna pull you right up.
All right, we got them onions done. I'm going here with these lemons. Squeeze that juice out of them. Then let the heat do the rest.
We still gotta, I know I keep saying this, we're gonna do it. We gotta save some of this broth.
Oh yeah, that last ball.
Last ball. TM. I want nobody to steal my name.
Yeah, we're gonna mute that out. All right, got them lemons done. We're gonna come with them oranges. Give some a little bit of that sweet kick right at the end. This time, I'm using them blood navel oranges. You can use whatever kinds you want.
For some reason, I feel like when you get crawfish at a seafood shop, they're not doing all of this.
Some places do, but a lot of places don't.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm using them blood navel is because it just don't give that citrus taste. It got a little berry sweetness to it too. Okay. And what that gonna work with is gonna work with that spice. For some people that can't handle spice, it kind of help chill it out a little bit, but it help it stay a little bit.
This first right here?
Yeah. All right, then we're gonna come with that cayenne. Again, season to your like. This cayenne gonna give it a good kick. I use about a half a bottle of this raw seasoning, a cayenne in mine to get it started. I'm gonna come with some more later, but to get it started, that's what I come with. Then we go with that good old Cajun land high red heat fire pepper. That's gonna put a lot more heat. So we go with two different heats on this one. Cayenne, we go with that Cajun land red pepper heat. So again, you see we got the potatoes up here, we got the corn, mushrooms, we put them in afterward. So when them crawfish soaking, then we're gonna throw them in there. But again, you put what you want in here, sausage, little beanie weenies, as we like to call them back home, back in Louisiana. You do whatever you feel. But we're gonna let this get to boiling, and we'll be back.
Alright, so the next step is to purge the crawfish.
So we're gonna go ahead and cut this bag up. We got 39-pound sack of the medium mix for Bozo's.
All right, so yeah, this is the purging step. Basically, getting the crawfish to clean themselves out.
Yep. We done poured in a half a bag. We done poured in a 39-pound bag of medium mix from Bozo's. And we took and poured about a quarter of the large mix from Bozo's in here. So we're gonna get them rinsed on down, let them soak a little bit. We'll shake them out. We'll dump that water on them. Put some more water in there, make sure that water good and clean before we put them in that pot. One thing you don't want no dirty crawfish.
That's right. Now do people purge them different kind of ways? I've seen some wild stuff on the internet, man.
A lot of people purge them different ways. Man, the good old true way is just go ahead and use them water. You can flush them out, then re-soak them again. Some people put salt. I used to, stopped using a while ago. After I got the purging myself, that I got the fix, and I was purging without salt, without any problem. So
okay.
now I just use the straight water with it.
Okay.
Don't pour the salt in there. Plus, they say LSU ran a study that said the salt really wasn't doing much for it. You was actually killing more crawfish while you were doing it. But remember, crawfish fresh water, not salt water.
Right.
So.
And then you already got salt. Well, some people, I know you use a lower sodium mixing blend, but some people use a lot of, like you said, the Zatarins, which I already have a lot of salt in it anyway.
A lot of salt in it.
Yep.
As you can see, starting out so far, water looking pretty clean. So these are good, probably some. I'm guessing they got some river ran crawfish. So.
Okay. Yeah, these some bougie crawfish. They ain't that dirty.
They looking pretty good already. Water didn't come out as dirty as I thought it was. So these probably some of the fresh river ran ones they got.
And then how long is the purge process? Like you do it a certain amount of time? I mean, for a certain time frame, or just
about 10-15 minutes, check it.
Okay.
Then check it again. Really just depending on how dirty that water starts getting right up front. As you see, it ain't really too dirty right now. So we'll let them sit down there for a minute. Then we'll dump them out. Then we'll redo it.
All right, y'all. We'll check back in 10 minutes.
Water boiling, good old loco pot. I know y'all can't smell it. We can't be tell you. The sound's opening up right now.
All the way.
Go ahead and get these crawfish. Get them cleaned up. We'll dump in there.
Look at that, look at that. Boy, them things look so good.
Got them all pulled up in there. I'm gonna push down. Some of them trying to escape, but it's over with for them.
Bye-bye.
What we're gonna do now is let them come back to a boil. Now you said that water gonna stop boiling. We'll let it come back to a boil. And once it come back to a boil, we're gonna shut it down. Let it soak.
Whew. Well, that's seasoning.
Oh. You ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning. Take a few out. Check the tender. Bust, baby. Ready to shut them down.
Time to soak.
Now we're shutting them down and let them soak.
All right, so they roughly boil for what, about 10 minutes, if that?
Yeah, just about 10 minutes. It don't take long for that water to get back hot.
Our first victims.
Now we're going to go ahead and put the corn in there. Corn in there. Get them old potatoes up in there. Now everybody do it different. I don't boil my sausage with my crawfish. I don't want the meat flavor with the seafood flavor. So I boil mine separate. But some people go ahead and put their wieners in there. You can do that. I choose not to. We're gonna put a little mushrooms in there today. I'll put it down in that water so they can start cooking. Start soaking up that seasoning too. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. The mushroom, they gonna soak up that seasoning.
I love it.
Eat them mugs on day 2, even better. If you can wait that long. Some people can't. But if you got a few left over, save them for the next day. Let them get cold in the refrigerator. Then eat it. Boy, I'm telling you.
It's just like a sponge.
It's going to be something different. You're going to be like, woo-hoo. I'm going to boil me some mushrooms in the pot at the house and just let them sit in the refrigerator. Yep, just let them sit. Huh?
All right. That's it. That is the crawfish boil. So, showed you the purge process. Showed you the well, first we showed you all the ingredients used. I'll have the ingredient list in the description. Then we purged them. Got the water to a boil. Now the crawfish are boiled now. And then we're gonna let them soak for just about 30 to 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Let them soak for 30 to 45 minutes.
As long as much seasoning as you want them to soak up. The longer they soak, or the faster you can get your water cold, the more seasoning is gonna soak up. So some people go ahead and pour ice in there right now. I used to do that during the summertime because it's real hot outside.
Right.
But it's nice and cool out here today. So I'm just letting it bring itself down naturally. I'm just gonna let it soak a little bit longer. But you can throw ice in there to help. The corn that I just poured in there is frozen, so that'll help bring it down pretty quick.
Okay.
But you know, you let it soak as long as you want. The longer you soak, the more seasoning is gonna soak up. But also, if you like me, you put heat in there. The longer it soaks, the hotter it's gonna get.
And that's what we want. We want them hot.
So it's up to you. Like I said, it's your preference. You got to gauge it. I usually come back about 20 minutes or so. Check them, see where they at. Let somebody else taste them. Usually Keydrick or my wife, let them taste it. See how they feel about it. They like the heat on it. We dump it. They say let it go a little bit more. We let it go a little bit more. Again, it's how you like the heat.
Yep.
How you like the flavor. It's all on your taste.
No mid crawfish. We want them hot.
Now, at this point in time, you know, some people just let them soak. I usually, what I'm about to do, about to get a little bit more seasoning, pour on top, and let it push down, get more seasoning, and then it'll be also ready and primed to go for the second boil.
There you go. And the hotter they are, the more beer you got to drink. So that's that's always a good thing.
Oh, yeah.